said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Vanderbilt's offense comes onto the field first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really
breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle. It's Hancock. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The give to the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands, it's Hancock. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off play action. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Let's go! Let's go! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Fareed. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Dead center perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to UCLA.
Looking for an open area to his left. Finds his big tight end.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. On the move at the 30. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Card. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it. Turning it on. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's hooked. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the right. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hancock. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's on target and complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll leave it with the lone back. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the field goal unit is on the field. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Calls his own number. Got the first down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. On first down from their own 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the wide receiver screen. There he goes! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they they face third down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pierce. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win.
Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Touchdown, Doors. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right, and keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stopped.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Yellow Jackets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The inside handoff. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief.